Brett, what's the meaning of this? Why are you telling me, the bride, to sit in the guest seats before the ceremony even begins? I should be getting up there with you instead of coming out here with all of my family.
Huh? What are you talking about? Didn't you hear what I just said? Your hearing must be going bad, seriously. How about next time we go out, we go to a hearing specialist and get you all checked out?
I did hear you, and that's why I'm asking. The bride is supposed to walk down the aisle at the start of the ceremony. Why on earth are you telling me to sit down instead? Do you have any idea what's about to happen here?
Are you really that stupid or what? It's exactly what I said. I'm going to walk down the aisle with my ex-girlfriend. You? Just sit there quietly in the guest seats. It'll make the photos look better.
What? What are you even saying right now? You've got to be kidding me.
I'm not kidding at all. I'm being totally serious here. And what's the big deal anyway? It's not like I'm doing anything outrageous like exchanging rings with my ex or creating some dramatic scandal. You know, stuff only idiots make a fuss about. I'm just walking down the aisle with her, nothing more. That's no reason to get worked up. You were planning to walk down the aisle with your dad, weren't you?
This isn't about that. It's not the same thing at all.
You? What's your problem? Are you feeling insecure or something? Relax. I'll still marry you and we'll exchange rings just as planned. Can't you let this one little thing slide? Come on, you're so obsessed with money. At least cooperate a bit for the sake of good photos.
Enough already. There's no way I'm letting you do something so outrageous.
Oh, shut up! Stop making such a fuss over me walking down the aisle with my ex! You're acting like an idiot! My ex is sick, so it's only right to give her this moment. Have a heart!
You two aren't leaving here in one piece today.
What?
I mean, I never had any intention of letting either of you leave unscathed to begin with. Mia, there's been an unexpected development. Should we go ahead as planned? What happened? Did he catch on to what we're doing? Not exactly. It's just that... That disgusting jerk! How dare he mock you like that and take you for a fool at every turn? I won't forgive him. Right? Even I couldn't believe it. This is a new low, even for him. Honestly, it's almost impressive how far gone his thought process is. But, in a way, this might actually work out for the best. What? I mean, it looks like I won't have to hold back anymore. Now I can go all out without any hesitation. Oh, yeah, that's true. If I'm not there, you won't have to worry about keeping yourself in check. Exactly. There's no way I'd let you get hurt because of this. You're amazing, as always. Your determination to chase someone to the ends of the earth when they cross you is honestly something I aspire to. What can I say? I can be pretty relentless when it comes to things like this. But let's be real. You're just as bad for sticking with me through this whole revenge plan, aren't you? Well, I can't forgive him for ruining your life either. So let's do this together. Let's drag him down to the depths of hell. Thank you, Amy. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't have made it to this day. Finally, I can start moving forward with my life.
You had the audacity to set me up like this!
Oh my, what a spectacle that was. Truly an epic battlefield of drama. Thanks to you, I had the perfect front row seat to watch everything unfold. It was the best entertainment I've had in a long time. You know, drama like this really is something only fools manage to create.
Why the hell were there so many women in the audience? And all of them weren't even invited guests. What kind of a joke is this?
Oh, but I invited them. That makes them legitimate guests, doesn't it? Besides, it's not like they're strangers to you. In fact, aren't all of them people you know quite well? Let me jog your memory. They're all your ex-girlfriends and the women you cheated with.
Damn it! How the hell did you find out?
Find out? Don't make me laugh. I've known all along. I've always known exactly what kind of man you are. Oh, I've heard plenty about you. Like how you completely disappeared the moment one of your affairs was exposed. And not only that, you even made promises of marriage while swindling money from your partners. It seems the only people in your life are those who hold grudges against you. That's precisely why, the moment you stepped onto the wedding aisle, all hell broke loose. It turned into an absolute circus, didn't it? And now, here you are, hiding out in the waiting room, trembling. Oh, and don't worry, one of your exes who wasn't feeling well was taken into custody by her parents after I called them over. She's already been dragged back to her family's home. Which means, dear Brett, you've got no one left on your side.
What? Why is this happening to me? Damn it! You should be grateful that I even considered marrying someone like you, a hideous woman with nothing but money to her name. You're not just stupid, you've completely lost your mind if you think you're better than me. So why don't you use that crazy brain of yours to help me out? Surely even you can do something that simple.
Excuse me? Help you? What kind of idiot do you take me for?
What did you just say?
Today's wedding? It was never about love or a happy future. It was about revenge. That's the only reason I agreed to marry you. Do you want to know the truth? I'm Mia's younger sister.
Who the hell is Mia? I don't know anyone by that name.
Oh, I'm not surprised you don't remember. You've discarded so many women that their names probably blur together for you. But I remember. I remember every tear my sister shed because of you. I'll never forgive you for what you did to Mia. Never. Everything I've done, every fake smile, every word of flattery, was all for this moment. For the chance to destroy you. There's no escape, Brett. I'm going to drag you straight to hell!
You've gotta be kidding me! You're just a worthless woman who I thought I'd marry because you had money! You'll regret messing with me, I swear!
Go ahead and try. Do your worst. I'll make sure you never get the chance to fight back. I'll leave you utterly broken, you miserable excuse for a human being.
Where? Damn it! Why the hell am I getting hit with so many claims for compensation? None of these women said anything before. It's gotta be past the statute of limitations by now.
Oh, silly Brett. The statute of limitations for marriage fraud is 3 years. You're not off the hook just yet.
Ow! What the hell are you talking about? And why should I have to pay you anything?
Well, let's see. You walked down the wedding aisle with your ex-girlfriend instead of me. That alone is more than enough reason for me to demand compensation. Not to mention, those other claims are piling up fast, aren't they? All those ex-girlfriends of yours.
Thing. I don't know a damn thing to women I'm done with.
Oh, Brett, didn't you hear me the first time? I swear, your hearing really is awful.
What did you just say?
Let me spell it out for you. Dating multiple women at the same time? That's cheating. And since you went so far as to get engaged to each of them, you're looking at breach of promise lawsuits on top of everything else. Add in the claims for fraud and the total amount is astronomical.
You've got to be kidding me!
Oh, I'm completely serious. But don't think it'll end with just paying damages. No, I'm also going to file criminal charges for marriage fraud against you.
What? You're gonna sue me?
Of course I am. I'm also encouraging the other victims to file reports against you. I've already spoken to the ex you manipulated into walking down the aisle with you. You lied to her, didn't you? Told her she'd finally get to marry you if she walked with you down the wedding aisle. And then you stole her savings under the guise of saving up for wedding expenses. Ugh, pathetic. Most of them thought they didn't have enough evidence to fight back, but I've convinced them otherwise. Now they're united with one goal: to drag you down.
You think you can take me on? Evidence is everything in court, and you don't have any. Without proof, I'm untouchable. All your efforts are useless. You think I'd lose to a bunch of gullible women? Watch me vanish again, just like always.
Good luck with that.
Damn it! Why am I still getting legal documents at my new address? I've moved already!
Oh, Brett, your new address? It's not exactly a mystery. I told you, good luck running away.
How the hell are you finding me so fast?
Are you seriously asking me that? I have resources, Brett. Wherever you go, I'll have a private investigator track you down.
Ha! You think you could keep hiring private investigators? That's ridiculous! I'll escape for sure this time!
Oh, you're confused. I'm not the one paying for the investigator. Actually, you can't escape, Brett. Do you know why? It's my sister, Mia, who's been following your every move.
What are you talking about? That's impossible!
Oh, it's no coincidence. My sister is a private investigator herself. She joined the agency specifically to find you. Isn't that poetic justice?
Hey, you're lying! There's no way something that convenient could happen!
Oh, it's no lie. After you disappeared, my sister was determined to track you down. She initially hired an agency, but the head of the agency was so impressed by her determination that they offered her a job. Now, not only does she have the resources to find you, but the entire agency is backing her up. They're all on her side. No matter where you run, we'll find you. Right now, for instance, you're standing in the lobby of a business hotel typing on your phone, aren't you?
How do you know that?
Like I said, Brett, we know everything.
Why are you doing this? This is insane!
Everything. Insane? Oh, Brett, you don't get to say that. Not after what you did to my sister. You ruined her life. She's almost completely deaf now because of you.
What are you talking about?
Don't play dumb. Right before you vanished, you called her to a family restaurant, claiming you wanted to have one last conversation. But you never showed up. She realized you'd abandoned her and called me in tears, saying she was coming back home. But she never made it. She got into an accident on the way. While she survived, the injuries damaged her hearing permanently. Now, she can barely hear anything without a hearing aid. If you'd just shown up that day, if she hadn't been so distraught, she might have avoided the accident.
That's not my fault, that's just bad luck!
No, Brett, it's entirely your fault. You didn't just break her heart. You stole her future. I'll never forgive you for that. Never. Oh, I'm so sorry about today. I know it was supposed to be your big day, your wedding day. But I walked down the aisle ahead of you, didn't I? Oh, such a shame, ruining the ceremony like that. Still, don't you think the photos turned out fabulous?
Why? Why the hell were you all even there? What is going on? How did this even happen?
Oh, poor you. You must be absolutely devastated, huh? It was your golden opportunity to marry into a filthy rich family, wasn't it? Honestly, I've always admired your talent for sniffing out wealthy targets. It's a skill, really. Genius level, I'd say. But here's the thing. You know that heiress you were so desperate to marry? She's one of us.
What? No way! That's impossible! There's no way someone like her, someone so rich, so classy, so respectable, could ever have any connection to psychos like you!
Wow, that's pretty rude, don't you think? Calling your ex-fiancé a psycho, even if she is your ex now. But didn't you find it strange? You know, the way that rich young lady was just so eager to hand over her money, doing whatever you told her without even a hint of suspicion.
No way! Don't tell me!
Oh, I'll tell you all right. It was all an act. Every last bit of it. You see, when we found out you were targeting her, trying to worm your way into her life for her money, we decided to reach out to her ourselves. We told her everything about you. All the scams, all the lies. And do you know what she said? She needs to teach scum like you a lesson. Oh, she was furious. Honestly, unlike you, she's a really genuine, upstanding person. She cooperated with us completely.
So that's why she kept pushing for the wedding to happen so quickly? She tricked me into speeding everything up!
Exactly. Oh, and by the way, the part where she said she'd lend you money, that was a lie too.
What? You've got to be kidding me! If she said she'd give me the money, she damn well better pay up!
Oh, please. Coming from someone who couldn't even manage to pay our compensation, that's rich. Oh, and just so you know, we've already reported you to the police. You won't be running away this time.
What?
Last time, you managed to slip out through a window, didn't you? Well, not this time. The police are already here at the venue. They've sealed off every exit. Doors, windows, anything that looks like it could be an escape route. So why don't you give it up? It's time you finally got arrested and paid for your crimes. Even someone as delusional as you should be able to manage that, don't you think?
Like hell I'll let it end like this. There's no way I'm letting scum like you take me down.
Still trying to run, huh? Wow, you're unbelievably stubborn.
Megan, you've got to believe me. You're being manipulated. Don't fall for their lies. I love you, Megan. You're the only one I have. Those people, they're stalkers. I've been running from them this whole time. Please help me. I need you, Megan.
Hey there, Brett. Long time no see.
What? Who are you?
Wow, you really don't remember me? That's harsh, Brett. It's Mia.
Mia? Why the hell are you involved in this?
Oh, I've been holding on to Amy's phone. I knew you tried to contact her eventually. But honestly, I can't believe you. Running away from a wedding ceremony not once, but twice? And it took you this long to remember who I am? You really know how to hurt a girl. But at least now we finally get to talk.
Damn it! You've gone completely insane! You're a freak! You've ruined my life!
Excuse me? Your life is ruined. Do you even hear yourself? This is your own fault. You've hurt so many people. Honestly, even ruining your entire life doesn't come close to making up for the damage you've done. If only we'd been able to stop you sooner, there would have been fewer victims. But now, finally, it's over. Your schemes, your scams, everything, they end here. Your crimes are too severe, and the damages are too massive. You'll pay for all of it. You deserve nothing less than to rot in hell.
No, please, I can't let it end like this. I still have things I want to do.
Oh, spare me. Nobody cares what you want anymore. Right now, I'm sure you're holed up somewhere, thinking you can hide. but it won't last. The police are ready to storm in any minute now. We've been preparing for this day for a long time, and we've gathered plenty of evidence. And since victims from all over have filed complaints against you, the police are determined to see you caught.
No way! So you're telling me there's no way out of this?
Exactly. That's the reality you're facing. But if you still feel like running, go ahead. Just know this. We'll chase you to the ends of the earth. Even after you've served your sentence, don't think for a second that you'll get to live a happy life. Not after what you've done.
I can't let it end like this. Please, I'm begging you, help me. Somebody, please.
It's too late for that. If you'd been caught sooner, maybe it wouldn't have come to this. But you've only ever been tightening the noose around your own neck. So congratulations. You've worked so hard to bring this upon yourself. Amy, they finally got that bastard. He'd been holed up for a while, but eventually he ran out of food and water. The second he came out, they tackled him.
Really? That's such a relief! I just hope this brings some peace to the victims.
Looking back, it's terrifying to think how many people were trapped by him. Most of them were so convinced he'd eventually come back to them or that they had to forgive him.
Yeah, I remember one victim telling me she couldn't press charges because she was afraid he'd get mad when he came back. It was terrifying to hear, honestly. After everything he did to them, they still believed in him.
It's like they were brainwashed. Honestly, it reminded me of women who bankrupt themselves for hosts.
Exactly. That's why, despite the huge number of victims, so few actually filed report.
It's twisted, isn't it? In a way, it's almost a skill. Even I fell for his lies at first.
Same here. If I hadn't already known about your situation, I might have been tricked too. He really was that charming. But now, he's finished. There won't be any more victims.
It's all thanks to you. Really, thank you. And I'm sorry. Because of my need for revenge, you ended up wasting a year of your life.
Don't say that. I don't think it was a waste at all.
What?
When you were rushed to the hospital after the accident, I thought I'd never see you again. When you woke up, I was so happy, but I was also furious. Furious at him. Furious at myself. If he had even the slightest bit of remorse for what he did to you, maybe I wouldn't have gone as far as I did. But he introduced himself to me like we'd never met, like I wasn't your sister. That's when I knew I couldn't forgive him. So I made up my mind. I'd drag him to hell, no matter the cost.
Amy.
That's why, Mia, please don't apologize. I chose this path because I wanted to. I needed to do this, for you and for myself.
Thank you, Amy. You've given me the strength to move forward, and now it's my turn to support you. Let's find your happiness too.
That man received a prison sentence. From what I've heard, his demeanor is already sluggish and defeated, even before he has started serving his time. They say he's convinced that once he's released, Mia will relentlessly go after him. Apparently, the events that transpired this time have left a deep psychological scar, turning into a full-blown trauma for him. While he's in prison, it's said that he's constantly trembling with fear, unable to compose himself. The mere thought of being released back into the world seems to terrify him, and it's not hard to understand why. Mia has been clear in her actions and demeanor. She's not the type to let things slide, especially after everything he's done. In his current state, I doubt he can even entertain the idea of a life after prison. It's hard to imagine him being able to start over or pick up the pieces of his life. The fear and the weight of what he's done seem to be consuming him, not just physically, but mentally and emotionally as well. It wouldn't be surprising if the guilt and anxiety gnaw away at him, leaving him a shell of the person he used to be. Mia, on the other hand, is still reeling from the ordeal. Her resolve, however, hasn't wavered one bit. If anything, the way she carried herself throughout this entire situation has been remarkable. She's focused on ensuring that justice is served, and she refuses to let him escape the consequences of his actions. It's clear that she's deeply affected by what happened, but she's using that pain as fuel to keep pushing forward. As for the man, even though he's locked up now, the specter of Mia seems to haunt him. It's as though the very walls of the prison are closing in on him, echoing with the consequences of his actions. The fact that he's trembling even within the supposed safety of the prison speaks volumes about his current mental state. There's no denying it. He's terrified of Mia. From what I've been told, he's not doing well at all. Other inmates have reportedly noticed his strange behavior, whispering among themselves about the way he isolates himself and seems perpetually on edge. The guards, too, have had to keep an eye on him. Apparently, he wakes up in cold sweats, muttering to himself in the middle of the night. It's as if he's trapped in a nightmare that he can't escape from, and that nightmare is entirely of his own making. But what's truly ironic is that Mia isn't even actively pursuing him right now. She's focused on rebuilding her life, picking up the pieces and moving forward. But he doesn't see it that way. In his mind, she's still this unstoppable force that will come after him the moment he steps foot outside the prison gates. That fear, irrational as it may seem, has taken root so deeply within him that it's controlling his every thought and action. It's not hard to understand why, though. The things he did to Mia were horrific, and she made it abundantly clear that she wouldn't forgive him. Her strength and determination in holding him accountable have left an indelible mark on him. He's probably replaying her words and actions in his head over and over again, unable to escape the reality of what he's done. What's more, the legal proceedings that led to his sentencing were anything but smooth. Mia made sure to present every piece of evidence, every painful detail, so that there was no room for doubt about his guilt. She stood her ground, unwavering, even when faced with his attempts to downplay his actions. That kind of strength is intimidating, to say the least. And it's clear that it's left a lasting impression on him. The trauma he's experiencing now, while self-inflicted, is a reflection of the gravity of his actions. It's as if he's finally starting to grasp the enormity of what he's done, and it's breaking him from the inside out. But even so, it's hard to feel sympathy for him. After all, Mia's trauma runs much deeper, and she's the one who had to endure his actions in the first place. Still, the fear that grips him now is a testament to Mia's strength and resolve. She's shown him that there are consequences to his actions, and those consequences don't end with a prison sentence. They extend far beyond that, lingering in his mind and haunting his every waking moment. The prospect of him being released one day seems almost laughable at this point. Even if he were to walk out of prison, he wouldn't truly be free. The weight of his guilt, the fear of Mia, and the trauma he's inflicted on himself would continue to follow him, casting a shadow over every aspect of his life. It's as though he's imprisoned not just physically, but mentally and emotionally as well. And yet, Mia remains steadfast in her pursuit of justice. She's not letting his fear or his broken state deter her from ensuring that he pays for what he's done. Her focus is on healing and moving forward, but she's also making it clear that she won't tolerate any attempts to evade accountability. In the end, it's hard to say what will become of him. Will he eventually face his fears and try to rebuild his life? Or will he remain trapped in the prison of his own mind, unable to move past the mistakes he's made? Whatever the case may be, one thing is certain. Mia has shown him that actions have consequences, and those consequences can be far more enduring than he ever imagined. For now, he remains behind bars, trembling with fear and unable to escape the reality of his situation. Whether he ever finds peace is up to him, but it's clear that Mia has no intention of letting him off the hook easily. She set a precedent, not just for him, but for anyone who thinks they can act without facing the repercussions. Ultimately, this situation serves as a powerful reminder of the strength and resilience that can emerge in the face of adversity. Mia's determination to seek justice has not only held him accountable, but also inspired others to stand up for themselves and fight for what's right. As for the man, his journey is far from over. But for now, he'll have to contend with the consequences of his actions, both inside the prison walls and within the confines of his own mind. His terror, the fear that keeps him from being able to think straight, is a reflection of the deep, personal turmoil that's slowly eating away at him. It's clear that he's now more prisoner to his own thoughts and past actions than to the prison he's in. Perhaps that's what's truly breaking him, knowing that the psychological prison he now lives in is far worse than any physical bars could ever be. His future is uncertain, and with each passing day, it seems like the walls of his own guilt are getting higher and higher, trapping him in a place from which there's no escape. Yet, for Mia, there's still a long road ahead as she navigates the aftermath of everything that's happened. She doesn't seek revenge or even justice for the sake of vengeance. What she's after is something deeper, something more meaningful. Peace, closure, and the ability to heal. That's the true power of her resolve. Her focus is not on the man behind bars, trembling in fear, but on herself, her future, and the life she's trying to rebuild. It's a testament to her strength that she refuses to allow his actions to define her or to drag her down. In the end, it's his fear, his terror. That's the true consequence of what he did. Not Mia's pursuit of justice, but the knowledge that, no matter what happens next, you'll never truly be free. On the other hand, I've started working for a housekeeping service. Though it's a bit of a lie, I've been pretending to be the perfect girlfriend up until now, and as a result, my domestic skills have improved drastically. I had to take care of everything, from cleaning to cooking, in order to maintain that perfect image. But in reality, it wasn't always easy, and at times, it felt like I was drowning under the pressure to live up to this ideal. I didn't really have much time for myself, but I kept pushing through because I thought it was expected of me. There were days when I felt overwhelmed by the constant need to meet expectations, my partners, my family's, and even my own. It wasn't always clear whether I was living for myself or for the image others had of me. Now, though, I want to move away from that kind of lifestyle. It's not that I regret those moments or the skills I gained, but I want to make sure that I'm living a life that's true to myself. This new job at the housekeeping service has been eye-opening. I'm finally able to apply the skills I've learned and use them in a practical way. It's not about being perfect anymore. It's about finding balance and pursuing something I can be proud of. Working for the service gives me a sense of fulfillment I hadn't anticipated, and it's helping me reshape my perspective on both work and life. There's a kind of freedom that comes with no longer worrying about being perfect all the time. When I first started, I wasn't sure how I'd adjust to the new routine. It's one thing to clean and cook for yourself, but doing it for others is an entirely different challenge. It's a job that demands attention to detail, consistency, and efficiency. But what surprised me was how quickly I adapted to the rhythm of it all. It wasn't long before I realized that I had a natural talent for this kind of work. The things that used to feel like burdens, like making sure everything was spotless or preparing meals on time, have become second nature. I'm not only efficient, but I've also started to enjoy the work. there's a sense of satisfaction that comes from transforming a messy home into a clean, organized space. It's the kind of work where you can see immediate results, and that's incredibly gratifying. It's been a relief to shift my focus from pretending to be someone I wasn't to embracing who I truly am. I can now use the skills I've honed over the years to earn a living, and that feels empowering. This job at the housekeeping service isn't just about making ends meet. It's about taking the skills I've built over the years and using them in a way that feels real and authentic. It's also been a great opportunity to learn new things about myself. For instance, I've discovered that I thrive in environments where I can be detail-oriented and precise. I've always been meticulous in certain areas of my life, but now I'm able to channel that focus into a productive, rewarding career. It's amazing to realize that something I initially viewed as a mundane chore has turned into a fulfilling pursuit that helps me grow in ways I didn't expect. This job gives me a sense of purpose and autonomy that I didn't have before. I don't feel like I'm constantly performing or trying to live up to some external standard. I'm finally able to live for myself, instead of constantly living up to expectations set by others. Before, I was caught up in the idea of being perfect, doing everything right, looking perfect, acting perfect. But none of that was fulfilling in the long run. Now, I'm free to embrace my flaws and work toward improving myself on my terms. There's peace in letting go of the pressure to meet an ideal that doesn't even reflect who I truly am. I now have the freedom to focus on what truly matters to me, finding contentment in my own skin. As for my future, I want to take this newfound sense of independence and use it to live in a way that aligns with my values and passions. I'm done with the pressure to be perfect all the time. I've spent too much time trying to be someone I wasn't, and it's time for a change. I want to focus on building a life that allows me to pursue my own goals and aspirations, not just fulfill the roles others expect of me. I'm learning that true fulfillment comes from living authentically, not from meeting someone else's standards. The more I embrace my own path, the more I realize how empowering it is to define my life on my own terms. It's been a long time coming, but I finally feel ready to embrace who I am and make the most of my abilities. I've spent years trying to be everything to everyone, but I've come to realize that I can't keep living that way. I have to take control of my own destiny, and this job is a step in that direction. It may not be glamorous, but it's mine, and I'm proud of it. It's empowering to know that I'm supporting myself and using my skills to build something meaningful. I'm finally living a life that feels honest and true to who I am, and that's a feeling I cherish deeply. For the first time in a while, I feel like I'm taking control of my own life. The path ahead may not be easy, but I'm ready to face whatever comes my way. Working in the housekeeping service is just the beginning. It's a stepping stone toward the life I want to create for myself. I've learned that success isn't just about climbing the career ladder or achieving external recognition. It's about doing work that I can be proud of and finding satisfaction in the everyday tasks that make up my life. In the past, I might have been afraid to take risks or step outside the box, but now I'm determined to create a life that's authentic to me. I want to challenge myself, explore new opportunities, and make choices that are in line with my own dreams and ambitions. This job has taught me a lot about myself, and I'm excited to see where it takes me. I don't have all the answers, but I know that I'm on the right path. I'm embracing each step along the way, knowing that it's helping me become the person I'm meant to be. I've come to realize that perfection isn't the goal anymore. It's not about trying to be everything for everyone. What matters now is doing the best I can for myself and finding fulfillment in my work and life. I'm not going to waste my time chasing an ideal version of myself that doesn't even exist. Instead, I'm focusing on growth, self-discovery, and finding true happiness in my own way. It's no longer about meeting expectations that others set for me. It's about setting my own expectations and striving to meet them. I'm proud of how far I've come, and I know there's still much more to learn and accomplish. But I'm confident that with the skills I've acquired, the strength I've built, and the determination I now possess, I'm capable of anything. This new chapter in my life is just the beginning of a journey that's all about living authentically, pursuing my passions, and carving out a future that's entirely my own. It's exciting to think about all the possibilities that lie ahead, and I'm ready to embrace each one as they come. This job has taught me that growth isn't linear. It's not a straightforward path, and there will be challenges along the way. But I'm not afraid of those challenges anymore. I know that each obstacle is an opportunity to learn and grow. And as I continue down this path, I'll keep building on the skills I've gained and the lessons I've learned. Looking ahead, I'm not just thinking about the immediate future. I'm thinking about the kind of life I want to create for myself in the long term. I want to keep growing, learning, and evolving. I want to build a career that I'm passionate about. And I want to have a life that reflects my values and what matters most to me. But above all, I want to keep living authentically and pursuing happiness on my terms. This job is helping me realize that the path to fulfillment isn't about meeting others' expectations. It's about living my own truth and creating a future that's meaningful to me. Thank you for watching and listening. We hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe. Also, feel free to leave a comment about what you thought of the story. We look forward to seeing you at the next story. Hi Linda, we need to talk about what you did. I've been trying to be patient for years, but this crosses a line. And don't ignore me this time. This is very serious. Just leave me alone. No, not this time. I want an actual explanation. Why should I talk to someone like you? I don't even want to look at you. Stop texting me. I came home from my business trip and found all my clothes and personal items missing from my room. Everything, even my mother's necklace, the one she gave me on my wedding day. Oh dear, maybe we had a break-in. We both know that's not what really happened. The security system shows no alerts, and mysteriously, only my things are gone. There's such accusations. How dare you blame me without proof? I have checked the security footage. I've seen you going in and out of our room multiple times while I was away. You've been here the whole time, and our security system is top-notch. If someone had broken in, Mike and I would have gotten alerts on our phones. Since we didn't get any alerts, that means no one broke in. What? You've been spying on me? Is that so? How dare you install something like that without my permission? It wasn't without permission. Mike and I installed it last year after the break-in next door. You were there when we discussed it. It's completely normal to want to protect our home. Our home? Stop saying that. Don't make me laugh. Linda, what's going on here? You've never liked me. I get that. But throwing away all my belongings? That's crossing a line. You went way too far. You want to talk about crossing lines? Living here for 10 years despite clearly not being wanted? That's crossing a line. So you admit you threw away my things? Do I really have to spell it out for someone as dense as you? Yes, please explain. I want to hear exactly why you did this. Look, I want you out of this house, and I want you to divorce my son too while you're at it. I can't believe you're finally saying this out loud. After 10 years of pretending I don't exist. Oh, so you noticed. Yet you still stayed. I know you don't like me. You never did. But this is beyond dislike. So you're trying to force me out of the house?
Obviously. What else did you expect? Did you think I'd welcome you with open arms forever?
Is this why you've been ignoring me all this time? Every greeting I attempted, every holiday meal I prepared, every gift I gave you?
They were all unwanted. Of course, I thought if I ignored you long enough, you'd eventually leave. I never expected you to be so shameless and stick around for 10 whole years. Who stays somewhere when they're being ignored for 10 years? The nerve of you.
So that's what this was about. I knew you were ignoring me on purpose, but I never thought you'd go this far.
What kind of person are you to stick around knowing that? Normal people would have left years ago.
I actually hoped we could get along eventually. Remember when we first met? You seemed so happy that Mike had finally found someone.
That was before I realized what you really were. A parasite.
That was before you lost your husband, wasn't it?
Don't you dare bring him up.
Everything changed after that. I tried to help you through your grief.
I never asked for your help. I never needed it.
That's not true. You were barely eating and barely leaving your room.
That was none of your business. That was between me and my son.
I understand that now. But why do you want me to divorce Mike? We love each other, and I won't agree to that. Neither will he.
Love? Don't make me laugh. Don't be ridiculous. You're nothing but a parasite leeching off my son. You don't know anything about love.
A parasite? What are you talking about? I have my own career. I work hard at my job and also take care of the house. I'm not dependent on Mike at all. I even cook your meals, though you never eat them.
That's nothing special. My son makes plenty of money. Enough to buy this beautiful house. I can handle the housework. I raised Mike just fine on my own. You're completely unnecessary in this home. Yet here you are, acting like you own the place.
Is that what this is about? You think I'm trying to replace you?
Aren't you? Coming in here, changing everything, moving my furniture, redecorating my son's childhood home.
This isn't Mike's childhood home. We bought this house together after we married. Even so, Mike and I love each other. You can't just decide we should get divorced.
My son doesn't really care about you. He's been letting me ignore you this whole time, hasn't he? Deep down, he wants you gone too. I'm doing this for my son's sake.
You really believe that? After all these years?
Of course I do. I know my son better than you ever could.
So that's why you threw away my things? To protect Mike from me?
I had to get rid of your space here. I threw everything out while you were on your trip. You can't come back now. This isn't your home anymore.
Including my mother's necklace? The photo albums from our wedding?
All of it. Every trace of you. Gone.
I can't believe this. After everything we've been through.
We haven't been through anything. You've just been an unwanted guest. Overstaying your welcome.
I've tried so hard to be a good daughter-in-law.
I never wanted a daughter-in-law. Just get out of this house right now. And don't show your face here ever again. I never want to see you anymore.
You really want this to end this way?
End? This never even began. You were never part of this family.
I see. I need to talk to Mike about this.
Go ahead. He'll choose his mother. He always has.
Mike, you got a minute? I need to talk to you.
Yeah, what's up?
How was your business trip? Are you back now?
I just got back, actually. Flight was delayed, but I finally made it. Everything okay with you?
No, not really. All my stuff has been thrown away.
What? What do you mean? Like, some of your things?
Everything, Mike. All my clothes, my jewelry, the necklace my mom gave me, even our wedding photos.
Who would do something like that?
Your mother did it. She admitted to throwing everything out herself.
I see. So she finally went that far. I knew something bad was coming, the way she's been acting lately.
You noticed too?
The extra phone calls, asking when you'd be away next. I'm so sorry. I'm ashamed that my own mother would do something like this.
We've talked about this before. You don't need to feel bad about any of this. We shouldn't have moved in with her.
But you were the one who suggested it, after everything that happened with my dad.
I know. I really thought we could help her, like you helped my family.
We discussed that decision together. No one forced us. And honestly, you've been more patient than anyone could expect.
Yeah, so let's handle what comes next exactly like we planned.
You mean...
The mortgage payment cleared last week.
Perfect timing. You're right. Go ahead. Do you want me to come home now?
No, you should stay at the hotel tonight. I'll leave the house for now. I need to take care of some things anyway.
The realtor?
Already called her. She'll be here tomorrow.
Got it. I'm counting on you.
Mike,
Yeah?
are you sure about this? She's still your mother.
And you're my wife. The wife she's been trying to drive away for 10 years. The wife who still cooked her meals every day, even when she wouldn't eat them.
I just wanted us to be a family.
I know. That's why I love you.
Okay. I'm going to tell her I'm leaving.
Be careful. Text me when you're done.
I will. Linda, I'll be leaving for a while.
Finally! What do you mean, for a while? Don't you dare come back.
Before I go, I have one last question. Why did you hate me so much? We used to have such nice conversations before we lived together. The moment we moved in, you started ignoring me.
That's simple. I did it to protect my family. What do you mean?
That's an interesting way to put it. Protecting your family.
After I lost my husband, Mike became my only family. I became determined to make sure he would be happy no matter what.
That's admirable, but maybe misguided.
Once I realized that, I knew I had to get rid of you first.
Why? Mike seems happy with me. We've built a good life together.
That's just what you want to believe. You fooled yourself all these years. My son works hard, pays your living expenses, and even bought this house. Meanwhile, you won't even give him children and just freeload off him. Don't you feel sorry for him at all?
I can't control whether we have children or not. We've been trying. Trust me, I want to have Mike's baby too. I want that more than anything.
Anyone can say that. Where's the proof?
And about the living expenses, Mike and I split everything. Like I keep telling you, I have my own job. I make good money.
Enough. You're just making excuses. I see right through you. This house only needs Mike and me. You're just getting in the way of our family life. I'll find him a better wife myself. Someone who knows their place.
Is that what Mike wants? I don't think so. Have you ever asked him?
Of course it is. I carried him in my womb and gave birth to him. I understand my son better than anyone. Better than some woman who showed up a decade ago.
That's just your imagination. People like you are actually harmful to Mike. You're suffocating him.
Excuse me? How dare you say something like that to me, after everything I've sacrificed?
Clearly, you don't realize what you're doing. You're not protecting him. You're trying to control him.
You're not part of this family anymore, so get out. And don't try to interfere with our family anymore.
Are you absolutely sure about this? Are you sure you want me to leave this house? Think carefully.
Of course I am. This has been my wish for the past 10 years. Why are you even asking?
I see. Understood. Take care then.
So this is really goodbye then. Finally, you're gone. Wait, what's going on here? Why are there people measuring the house?
What is it? I thought we were done with each other.
Trust me, I didn't want to contact you either. But this is an emergency. There are strangers in my house.
Oh? What kind of strangers?
A real estate agent just showed up saying the house is being sold and I need to move out. They're taking photos of everything.
Ah, that. Yes, they need documentation for the listing.
So it was you. I knew Mike would never do something like this, so I asked the agent. They said you were the one who started the selling process. What do you think you're doing? How dare you try to sell our house? You have no right.
Our house? There seems to be a misunderstanding. This house isn't yours, Linda. It never was.
I know that. It's Mike's house. But I'm Mike's mother, so when I say our house, that's what I mean. Stop playing games.
That's where you're wrong. Very wrong.
What? What are you talking about?
This house is mine, not Mike's. I bought it. My name is on all the paperwork.
But Mike said he bought the house. He told me himself.
Well, he wasn't exactly wrong. Mike and I have always split our living expenses. When it came to buying the house, we decided to split that too. But since splitting the mortgage would have been complicated paperwork-wise, I agreed to pay the full amount. It was simpler that way.
You're lying. This is some kind of trick.
Check the property records if you don't believe me. In exchange, Mike would cover all our other living expenses. So in a way, Mike did help pay for it. But legally, since I made the mortgage payments, the house is in my name.
That can't be. You're making this up.
I have all the documentation. Would you like to see it?
But you knew I was trying to drive you out, and you still let me. All this time.
Yes, I knew exactly what you were doing.
Then why? Why stay here?
The thing is, for a while, I did try to fix our relationship. I made you breakfast every morning, bought you gifts for every holiday, tried to include you in our lives. But when you kept refusing to even acknowledge me, I gave up. Obviously, I got fed up with it.
Then you should have just left. Why put up with it?
Just leaving would have felt like losing. So, I waited for the right moment.
What moment?
When the mortgage was paid off. I made the final payment last week. Once the mortgage is fully paid, the lien on the house and property gets removed. That's when I could sell it.
Can't you sell a house even with a mortgage? I don't understand.
It's possible sometimes, but there are conditions. The main one being you need to pay off the full mortgage. If you can't pay it off with the sale proceeds, you can't sell. That's why I decided to focus on paying off the mortgage for these 10 years.
You could have moved out and just paid the mortgage. Why stay here and endure me?
You expect me to pay both a mortgage and rent somewhere else? I don't make that kind of money. I'm not made of money.
So you stayed with me this whole time just for this? Just to get revenge?
Yes. If you had shown any sign of changing or trying to get along, I wouldn't have done this. I gave you so many chances, but you never changed, so I went ahead with selling the house.
You think you can get away with this? You're making both me and Mike homeless. And you just said Mike helped you pay for this house. Is this how you repay his kindness?
Don't worry, I already discussed everything with Mike. We've been planning this for a while.
What? No!
Mike knows about this and won't be coming back to this house. We're already looking at new places together.
That's impossible. He wouldn't abandon his mother.
Why don't you ask him yourself? He should be online now.
You're right. Just wait. He'll put a stop to this. Mike, honey, someone's trying to sell our house. Sarah's gone crazy. She's claiming she owns the house.
Yeah, I know. Sarah and I decided this together. We've been planning it for months.
Mike, you can't be serious. So you're really siding with that woman against your own mother?
My wife. Her name is Sarah, and yes, I'm siding with her.
Why? After everything I've done for you? I thought she moved out and you were getting divorced.
Why would we divorce? What made you think that would happen?
Because I threw her things away. I made it impossible for her to stay.
And you thought that would make me choose you? We still trust each other completely. We have for 15 years. Don't try to force a divorce on us.
Is it true that Sarah was paying the mortgage? Tell me she's lying about that.
Yes, it is. Sarah's been working really hard at her job. It's been a huge help. She's actually made more than me these past few years.
Why didn't you tell me? Why let me believe you bought it?
It was Sarah's idea. Since we were splitting everything anyway, she suggested letting you think I was paying for it. Letting me be your perfect son, you know? Though I never really cared about that. I just went along with it to keep the peace.
So you're not coming back home? To your mother?
Of course not. I'm gonna live with Sarah, so you should start looking for a new place. The realtor said you have 60 days.
You two planned this whole thing to trick me. You even let me ignore Sarah all this time. Weren't you on my side?
Are you kidding me? Are you seriously asking me that?
What?
I tried to call you out on your behavior many times, but Sarah always stopped me, saying she'd handle it herself. If it wasn't for her, I would have yelled at you about this years ago. Would have moved out the first time you ignored her at dinner.
But you know what? Sarah was bullying me, too. Yes! She wanted me out of the house and kept harassing me. She was always watching me.
Actually, Sarah's the one who suggested living with you in the first place. Have you forgotten that?
What? No, that can't be right.
She felt bad that you were all alone after Dad died. She's the one who suggested we all live together. I was against it at first.
That can't be true. No daughter-in-law wants to live with her mother-in-law. She must have had ulterior motives.
That's what I thought too, but about 15 years ago I used to help Sarah's dad with his care.
You did? I don't remember this.
Yeah, he was in poor health. They really should have put him in a facility, but they couldn't afford it, so Sarah's mom was taking care of him. I could see they needed a man's help sometimes, so I spent my days off helping with his care, lifting him, bathing him, everything.
I never knew.
After he passed away, both Sarah and her mom were really grateful. I think that's why she suggested living with you to return the favor. She wanted you to have a family around, like I did for her family.
Oh, I didn't realize.
She tried so hard to get closer to you. Remember all those Sunday dinners she cooked? The birthday parties she planned? The holidays she tried to celebrate with you? But you ignored both her and her feelings for 10 years. Do you know how much that hurt her? How much it hurt me to watch?
If you were so hurt, why didn't you say anything?
I did, so many times, but you always brushed it off or changed the subject or started crying about Dad.
Because I was lonely. I needed you.
And Sarah tried to help with that loneliness, but you pushed her away. That's when I really started hating you, so I'm actually happy we'll be living apart.
How dare you say you hate your own mother after everything I sacrificed for you? After raising you alone?
Stop using that as an excuse. You're not raising me anymore. I'm a grown man with my own family.
I am your family.
Sarah is my family too. The family I chose. The family you've been trying to destroy.
I was protecting you.
From what? From someone who loves me? From someone who supported me for 15 years?
She's taking you away from me.
No, Mom. You're pushing me away. You've been doing it for years. Every time you ignored Sarah, every time you made her feel unwelcome, every time you tried to come between us.
Mike, please, don't do this to me.
You did this to yourself when you threw away her things, when you tried to force her out. That was the last straw.
I can change. We can start over.
It's too late. 10 years too late.
You can't mean that.
That's honestly how I feel. Goodbye.
Mike!
Don't contact me for a while. I need space.
So Mike approved of all this too.
Yes, thank you for understanding.
So this is really goodbye then. You've taken everything from me.
There's one more thing we need to discuss.
What now? Haven't you taken enough from me?
Among the things you threw away were some expensive clothes and bags, and irreplaceable items, like my mother's necklace.
So, they're gone now. What's done is done.
I'll be sending you a bill for compensation. I've documented everything.
You're joking? You're trying to get even more money from me? After taking my home?
Don't put it that way. You destroyed my property. I'm just getting compensation for my destroyed property. This is my legal right, and you know it.
You can't prove anything.
Actually, I can. Remember the security cameras? If you refuse to pay, I'm prepared to get a lawyer and take this all the way.
You wouldn't dare.
Try me.
So when you attack, you go all out. You're ruthless.
That's not my intention at all. I was hurt when you started ignoring me, but once I lost all respect for you, I stopped caring. If you're going to ignore me, I just won't talk to you either. I was fine just living happily with Mike, and this could have gone on indefinitely. But then you started throwing away my things and trying to force a divorce, so I had to take stronger measures. I hope you can understand, this is just about protecting my life.
You sound so self-righteous. Like you've done nothing wrong.
Just please pay the compensation. Then we never have to speak again.
Fine, whatever. I have my husband's inheritance and my pension. I can afford to pay that much. Living alone might be fun anyway. I don't need either of you.
I see. Thank you for understanding.
Sarah, do you have a minute?
What is it? I thought we agreed not to contact each other.
I know you said to have Mike contact me instead, but he seems to have blocked my number. I've tried everything.
Ah, I see. Well, that's understandable. He was very clear about needing space.
Could you ask Mike to come visit me? I'll send you my address. Please, it's important.
Why? What's so urgent? What happened to enjoying living alone?
I fell on the street recently and my leg has been hurting. I can barely walk.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. That must be difficult.
Life is hard on my own, so I'd like him to help take care of me. I need a family right now.
I'll ask Mike, but I doubt he'll agree. He really doesn't like you anymore. That's why he blocked you. He's been much happier without the stress.
Then maybe you could help. Actually, we could all live together again. I've changed.
What is wrong with you? After everything that happened, you want to live together? Have you lost your mind?
I know I was wrong before. I admit it now. Please, living alone for the rest of my life is just too hard. I'm scared.
This is what happens when you try to drive people away. You didn't expect Mike to leave too, did you? You said you understood his feelings better than anyone, but you were completely wrong.
Maybe you're right. I was wrong about everything. So, about living together again, I could help around the house.
Absolutely not. Besides, we don't have time to take care of you. We're dealing with something more important.
Why not? What could be more important than family?
I'm actually pregnant. Finally.
What? After all these years?
It's considered high risk because of my age, but Mike is being very supportive. We're hoping for a healthy baby. So living with you is completely out of the question.
Taking care of a baby alone will be hard. I could help you, so please don't worry. I could be a real grandmother.
If I need help, I'll ask my mom. We don't need you, and honestly, we don't want you.
You can't be serious. I'm the baby's grandmother.
I am completely serious. It would be terrible for a child's emotional development to live with someone who freely ignores people and tries to drive them out. So we can't live with you. Since Mike has blocked you, I'll be blocking you too. For our child's sake.
Wait, please! Don't take my grandchild away from me!
Goodbye. Linda continued living on her own, managing with regular hospital visits. While her leg eventually healed, her advancing age meant she developed various health issues each year, making it difficult to maintain a comfortable lifestyle. With no one to rely on, she paid for home care services to help her get by. The caregivers say she often talks about wanting to live with us again, but that wish will never be granted. Meanwhile, I gave birth to a beautiful baby girl. Mike works harder than ever and absolutely melts around our daughter. After the birth, I quit my job and now spend all my time with our child. Watching our daughter grow up healthy and happy has become my greatest joy in life.